Wait. Is the video playing now? Is it playing for you?
What?
Is the video playing for you? Oh boy. What? Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Wait, it is live! Holy shit! Welcome. I will press the media thing. Sorry everyone, the internet is being block intro? That's the
Oh my god. What is going on? Now it's freezing. Other cloud servers also having issues today. Yes, wonderful. Holy shit.
Was I muted before, but I'm unmuted now? Hold on, I'm checking myself. Hello and welcome to, I guess, just me, because Irene is in the back, but there's like a caution thing. Let me just check the stream. Yes, the stream is seeing what I'm seeing. Hello, welcome. This is the Creative Block, and guess what? I am the only one here. Irene is also here, but is having technical issues. Phill is not here. Noble is not here. And Alex's message is stuck on the screen, so yeah, I could keep playing more videos, I could keep doing this was good, yeah, wow, exactly. Who are these pretty ladies? Exactly, so,
Oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. Fuck you, StreamYards. What was it? Okay. Guys, everything was fine in the back room. We were talking. It's like, okay, you can hear me. I can hear you. Jake, you have a bunch of background noise, but that's okay. We're just going to get started. And as soon as I hit start stream, it's like StreamYards has this new setup where you have demo scenes and stuff, and I couldn't find the intro, and then the minute I hit start, the intro starts playing, but I couldn't see it, and then my device is disconnected. So anyways, fuck this shit. Hello, everyone. I hope you can actually hear and see me now. Chat, tell me if because it's not the StreamYard's backend is not matching what I'm seeing on YouTube half the time. What the fuck?
I think it's the same. I think it's the same now.
Okay, it's the same right now. Great, you guys can see me raging. All right, cool. So, we will stream for as long as technology allows us today. Hello. Thank you for holding the fort down for the minute that I was in zombie mode in the back room, unable to get in.
Only a minute. It was only a minute.
Twas only a minute. I am listen, guys. First of all, Streamer has changed a lot of weird stuff, but also I haven't streamed in a while, and this is a rare occurrence. Technically, it's a creative block stream. I don't know where Phill and Pear are. They're supposed to be here, but it's an unofficial stream because what we're doing is we're just gonna hang out for like an hour or so and update you guys on what we're preparing for Heroes Con. And yes, who are those pretty ladies? Well, you see, this all ties into Heroes Con and what we're going to be bringing there, which is next week. Heroes Con is next week. Oh my god, there's so much to do. But yeah, I figured I'd do this stream. We weren't even going to do creative block because we're all really busy and we're preparing for the con, and Phil's printing like a million things for us, bless his heart. But I figured, hey, I had a bit of time after all, so we should do a hangout stream and update you guys. And also I have auctions. So I have 2 auctions on eBay that are closing, so I realized I should probably stream and close them out so it's not a complete disaster. So there you go.
Okay.
I'll post the links in a minute.
It's all okay. Breathe. Take a minute. Everything's fine.
No, I refuse.
I'm surprised. So like, obviously with traveling, streaming has been difficult. But the funny thing is like, Phill and Pear have been insisting on streaming every week.
Yes.
But for some reason today, when we can find it, when we were not gonna.
Okay.
And then what? Today they're not here. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Well, is there a
no
time zone mix-up?
No, it's not. It is Thursday, 10:44 p.m. right now, American time. So that is correct, right, chat? This is what when we normally stream creative block is Rainy wearing a wife beater. In the 90s punk. No, it's just a tank top. But I mean, you can think that if you want. It's a tan tank top. Hey, Zayd is in the chat. You are welcome to join anytime and show off what you've been doing for the con. What we watching? We're watching Jake color this print. Let me pull out the auctions. Why don't you tell everyone what the print is?
We're getting ready for Heroes Con. We planned this whole thing. It's called a stamp rally, if you guys have ever heard of it. It's where because we're all 4 of us are going to be there, each person has a stamp, and anyone who purchases something from one of our tables can gets a card and gets a stamp. Cards and stamps provided by...
Hello!
The one and only Philly D.
Hello!
Your mic's kind of low.
The Diaz.
Mine's
amazing.
Low? Maybe I gotta turn my monitor up. It's better.
No,
as soon as Phill popped in, everything kind of went to shit.
I'll turn off the automatically adjust. But yeah, so the stamp cards, the stamps, and hopefully Phill will share them because they are looking absolutely. I was very happy with how they looked. They look fucking cool. The tests that you
were you? Oh, the actual stamp. Yeah, the picture I sent you. Yeah.
Yes, they look great. The stamps themselves.
They did. They did look great.
But yeah, anyone
that was
who
really
gets
awesome.
all 4 stamps gets a free print, and I'm gonna be coloring that on the stream. This is it.
Yeah,
this is the print.
Yeah.
That looks so awesome.
Yeah, that's an original piece too. That's real physical art.
Do you have it?
Are you gonna bring it to the convention?
Hmm.
You bring the physical piece?
Yeah, I can bring it to the con. I was thinking of auctioning it off as well, but we'll see. My mic's too low? Well, that's a rarity.
No, it sounds fine to me. I think Jake's was a little low. But...
Is mine still low?
Well, maybe I can. Yours is a little low. I will
yeah,
turn
so
my mic up even more.
Everyone's essentially scrambling to get ready for Heroes.
Yes.
Phill is like coming in clinch with so many things. The stamp cards, the stamps, flyers galore. I mean, this isn't even colored yet, and he's printing the prints. So
Yeah, it'll be all. I mean, it already looks amazing.
well, these Phill in the industry, these are known as flats.
There's nothing flat about that piece. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I hope I did everyone's characters justice. For people who are watching, but don't know these characters, which you really should. These are all of our bait characters from our books, the 4 of us. So there's Salome from Hotel Story. There's Truffles from Carnal, Barbarian.
This absolute abomination.
I love her
little rosy cheeks, so cute. And there's Jazz and there's Ragna. My girl.
Wait,
yeah.
Look, I can spin the whole thing around so we can actually see Jazz.
Cool. Yeah, Jazz is upside down.
Crim, that's so badass. And Crim's made of magic stuff. I love that.
Is like, yeah, because he's
imaginary.
I know everything about the last pages in Crimstone, so I know exactly how he works, what he's physically made of. I'm not gonna ask any questions actually because I already know everything. Yeah.
No, it turned out awesome. Yeah, and we did the stamps. I pulled up a little print of them.
Oh, sweet.
So, and they stamped really well. We only have one ink pad, so we're gonna go buy a few more for the con to bring them down. But yeah,
I like
this
the idea
was
of all getting
test.
separate colored ink pads.
I didn't even think of that. I just figured they'd all be black, but
no.
I don't know if they sell. I mean, I imagine they do.
Jake will, if you don't rein him in, Jake will just make things progressively more
complicated.
No, it's like he can't help it. We're like, oh, let's keep it simple. No, it has to be like the most fanciest, which is good in a way, but also it's fine. This is for a last minute scramble. This is turning out to be pretty dang good.
Yeah. So
hey, Rob, what's up?
Jake did, of course, the designs of this, and then threw them over to my brother. They were vectorized, and then we were able to 3D print the faces and the stamps. So he originally printed at the original size, which was bigger than we needed. So these were the bigger ones. And let me see if I can pull up the actual what they look like, because I did send that to Jake earlier.
Yeah,
real quick, 1 second. I want to just 1 second because it's ending soon. This is ending in like 10 minutes. So I have a Spider-Gwen original ink drawing on eBay. It is going to be coming down at 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 minutes. And then I have another piece that's coming down at like 11:15 or something. So if you guys have been eyeing this piece and you want to bid on it, this is the time to snipe. There you go. And I should have the link in the chat. Thank you for Alex for posting links. I saw him posting the auction links as well. Snug says, all 4 of you are going to be there? Yes, we are going to all be there. Snug says that I can't go. Well, it's not too late to book a last minute flight to Charlotte, good old Charlotte, North Carolina, and join us at the best Comic-Con in the country. All I'm saying is it's not too late, bro. You can be there.
Spend all your money. That money that you don't have that much of, spend the remainder of it on a last
Domestic flights aren't that much. Okay, listen. After flying all over Asia, domestic flights are fucking nothing.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be there.
Yeah. Snug says he's very sad about it. Dawn family. I guess his family do not like him meeting us, knowing us. It's the first time that they heard him even considering going.
Why doesn't your family want you to have friends? I'm just kidding. I understand everyone has family obligations.
You don't have to tell them that you're going.
Yeah, keep it a secret.
No, that's a pity. We know you will be there in spirit. and hopefully we'll be streaming. So the plan is that we'll see how well this plan goes, but this is not technically the episode 100 of Creative Block. It is technically only a Hangout stream. It is not technically numbered, so we're hoping, if all goes well, episode 100 will be next week at Heroes Con, and it'll be all four of us together in person. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So we should be streaming if we can get like a setup together Thursday night. So,
I did figure out they had. I mean, I didn't get an email from them, but I found out like the load-in time. So there is all day Thursday is load-in until 8 p.m. if you guys are going to set up that day, and then early morning Friday 7 to like 9 is also load up. So I think my brother and I are going to leave Wednesday and drive there so we could get there for most of Thursday. So.
Yeah, you've got a long drive.
Driving for 52 hours straight.
No, it's not that much.
John Snowden says, I'm in the future. No, there are two auctions. So hold on, let me pull out the other one. There's another one that has... Wait, crap. Where's the other one? I'll figure it out. But there are two auctions, so... I have the link somewhere. I thought I did. I guess not. Good job. Go me.
Oh, I do like that scar you put on Jazz. Cool.
You like it? Mm. I was worried that it wasn't character design accurate. There you go. No, I love it. But yeah, I thought she's a tough girl. So she would have a few scars.
She would have one tiny scar, right?
That's perfect.
She'd have more.
This looks like she was just really bad at putting the needle in.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Thank you for the link. The magic piece has 22 minutes left. Yes. And then the Spider-Gwen ends, this one ends in like 5 minutes, and the magic piece has 22 minutes left. So only 9 bids. Well, you guys are getting this for a steal. I'm very proud of this piece. So I am glad that we've had 9 bids, though I'm surprised. I would hope more people wanted big busty magic, but I'm grateful nonetheless. So there you go. If you want to snipe, now's the time. Come. Swoop in and snatch this thing out.
You don't understand how this works. One of them finishes before the other one. So first, you have to battle it out for the first one, and then the second one is like, fuck, I missed it. And then that's what I would do if I was bidding.
Exactly.
Pilot on the
3 minutes.
One after. There you go.
3 minutes. Yes, that's true. I am not apparently good at sales, so here's the actual original piece. It exists. It's original art. I'm holding it in my hands.
So
and
I have
you
a
get free
question about
prints
this
with
piece.
it too. So there you go.
I have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
So, is the canon story that she just swung through a bowling alley and dual inserted into 2 separate bowling pole polishes, each boob?
Yeah.
No.
That's totally how it works. Yes, that's totally how it works. Sure.
So she's
isn't
like, man, my boobs.
One supposed to be this busty?
My boobs were not shiny enough. Time to swing by the bowling alley, put it in the bowl polisher.
I don't understand why. Is it because most people don't really draw Gwen as that? I know canonically she's not very busty, but it's like I draw cheesecake. People have seen me draw.
I love it.
Boobas, and it's not a surprise. I've been very surprised at the specifically the Spider-Gwen, but just the because I guess I don't draw superhero girls a lot, and I did a few. This was originally also something I drew in Osaka, but yeah, people were surprised that I drew busty Spider-Gwen. I draw cheesecake, guys. It's fun. I like it. Hey, what's up?
They're doing some Gwen, some Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse something, Marvel comic, but they have like Carnage on her now, so it's like Carnage Gwen. The design
Oh.
actually looks kind of cool because like she's wearing a mini jacket and the where the zipper would be, it's like Carnage's teeth like going over her bust, and then she has a white hood too and has like the tongue coming out of it. That's all.
I don't think I've seen that. Sounds cool though. So I think her design is actually really cool. It's a good looking design. Yeah, I like the character.
Her and Silk is another cool spider chick that's got a cool design. She has like the face mask.
Yes. Yeah, she actually does. She's probably, I think she's, in my opinion, the best designed spider chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fluid outfit. So that's cool. I haven't seen the Carnage one, but I'm sure it looks nice. John says I'm a fan of the Stack Women's and the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I don't know why you blank that out. That's not a bad word. It's just slang. All right, ends in 2 minutes. I'll leave it be, so Phill can get back to talking about his stamps. But there you go, 2 minutes. If anybody wants to snipe, now is the time. Oh, look at how much more it is in NT in late Taiwan dollars. If only I had that much money in US dollars, that'd be awesome.
Oh wow, dang.
All right. Yeah. Our wonderfully inflated Asian money. All right. Bam. Back to the stamps, guys.
So you see that the bigger stamp is like the size of my fist, and that's what it is. So but the cool thing is the way Brandon designed it is the main stamp part you hold on to is filament printed, and then the actual emblem, like our faces, is resin printed, and you could slide it out if you have a different stamp.
Oh, excellent.
So you see that the gray part down there, you just slide out, and that's the face of it. So if we ever do different ones, or we could totally do that down the line.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, good thinking.
Alex says mega stamp. So here's the thing, right? Zoom in on the pad of paper. Zoom, enhance. Like, okay, I can see on below Irene's chin and below Narwhal's big cheek, the outer rim of the stamp. So clearly, there's a lot of dead space, and the new stamp, already small, already tiny.
Here's the small.
I imagine the actual stampage is going to be even tinier in those circles.
Well, we'll see.
I don't know. I don't really mind. Tomorrow, so. Yeah.
What I could do is I can make the circles smaller so you can't tell.
Yes.
So.
No. I think the smaller ones are fine as long as it's not that small.
But I'll bring the bigger ones. Cool. Just for the lulz, because they're
amazing. I'll stamp my one with the big one.
Yeah, it'll go over everything.
Oh, look at they came out so well. I know I designed them. But I'm so proud of how they look. Narwhal is the best.
Don't twist your arm patting yourself on the back there.
I do not give a fuck. I think they look great. I don't care if I'm complimenting myself. Narwhal's is the best. Look at the joy on his face. Look at that. Look at the way they shine on the...
Yeah, it's awesome. I also think...
you just banged that out, too.
I think with the smaller ones, the ink will actually apply better because the big one was actually bigger than the stamp pad we had. So
okay, that's
I think you'll be able to get more saturation on the smaller stamps, and you'll have less of these white, voids of ink.
Cool.
Okay, that's a good point.
I like how stamped out it looks. I like the. It has the dots like an actual rubber stamp would. How you'd imagine it if you're like, I'm gonna draw how a stamp looks. Sure. Like it actually has that effect. Like I thought if we were 3D printing with a silicone, it'd be like perfect. You know what I mean? It wouldn't look like a stamp. No,
it's
but they do.
Stamp feel.
I like that there's a little texture too. Henry Bemis, the Spider-Gwen auction should have ended, so now there's the magic one. Camel is saying, I didn't get one, Mike didn't get one either. It's a creative block stamp rally for the creative block. It's the 4 of us.
Hey, if
We'd be
Mike,
happy to include you in a future thing, but this one was for our show.
when we get Mike, because Mike was originally, he wanted to come to this convention, but a lot of it was like up in the air early on months ago, and with all the like restrictions and I'm sure price increase of flights and stuff.
Camel, we didn't even know if you're going to be there. What are you talking about?
Until
You
a week
even-
ago. But
Well-
yeah, if Mike comes out ever again, and we drag Rob off of that island,
With it,
do the
But-
stand.
you know, Bancroft, pretty much the one and only semi-official extension of the Creative Lord Group. If he managed to come over, it would be, you know, maybe we could think about.
Yeah. I mean, I would also include
He-
Kelsey Shannon in that because he was on a thumbnail. You know, you did draw him.
He was on one entire.
He's on a thumbnail, therefore he's part of the show.
Wait, he was on. He was on the
So
show
we must
twice.
include him.
Yeah,
He's
been
on the show
multiple
twice, therefore
times.
he's official member. Yeah, that's how it works.
Needed a reason to use that amazing drawing of him.
Yes.
Camel, you don't like my rendition of you anyway.
Have I seen that?
I don't think Camel likes my drawing of him.
Where is that? I want to see that.
Uh-oh.
He's like a kid that never grew up. He's wearing he has moons for eyes.
What? Why haven't I seen this?
I don't think I've seen this. You got to pull this up.
I have
Camel
no- I
says
have
he
no
will
way
be
of
there.
pulling it.
Cool. A lot of people will be there, so that'll be fun. I know Frege and Andy Smith go every year. I know Professor Sean Crystal's always there every year. I mean, tons of amazing artists.
I don't think Sean's going this year. I
Really?
asked him at C2E2. I think he
Aw.
says him and Jim Mahfood go every other year to Heroes.
Oh, I've seen him basically every year.
Yeah.
Basically, but oh well, that's
I
a
didn't see
pity.
him on the list either. But Mike Barron's going to be there.
Other,
Bunch of-
yeah, Mike Barron's
Shaq.
gonna be there. Who's that? Who's the guy who I'm blanking on his name? He always wears the yellow cap. He's based in Atlanta. Amazing artist. He's gonna be there.
Johnny
too.
Yellowcap.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I
He
remember
always
Johnny
wears the
Yellowcap.
yellow cap.
That
Brian
guy-
Stelfreeze.
Is that him?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
My God. So, anyways, yeah,
Now, guys,
a lot of
if
good
you
He will
artists.
be there.
If you
I
go to Heroes and you see a Johnny Stelfreeze not wearing a yellow cap, you
Brian.
have the right
He
to pull it out
literally
into the-
always. No, you don't understand. He
I saw him
always
there
wears
last
a
year.
yellow cap. I
I
don't
didn't
pull him
realize
into
that.
into the street, cause a scene.
Wait, is Travis going? Will Travis be there?
Who?
Travis.
Oh, down go solo,
Yeah.
Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna be
He's
at
last
Heroes Con? Come, join us. Johnny Yellowcap is my favorite. Yes, he's all our favorites.
Henry
He's
Bemis.
the
Hey.
will be
favorite
there.
comic. He's the favorite creator.
I'm sad Henry Bemis and
Thank you for the links.
Angela won't be there.
Aww.
She said a lot. Angela said a long time ago that she was going to come. I guess she changed her plans, but you know.
Well, did she change them for
Well-
Henry Bemis? She's gonna go. She's going all the way to where she used to live for a con.
Congratulations, Henry Bemis.
Well, anyways, if you guys can make it, Charlotte, North Carolina next weekend is Heroes Con, and all four of us, including Pear, who is not here today or here as a ghost, will be at the show, and we'll be doing a stamp rally. If the way it works, in case stamp rallies are not something that you're familiar with, if you go to all of our tables and buy something from all four of us, I think all four of us are gonna have stuff for sale, and that's how it's gonna work. I think Jake,
I
you have
hope we
different
do.
plans. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
I might not have anything to sell because I'm going to be operating within the country completely legally.
Yes.
I completely.
Oh yes,
That's
Jake is
and-
not working or selling anything
selling
while he's in
anything.
America. Disclaimer. So-
for legal purposes, maybe they will just have to sign up to a mailing list. Maybe. No, wait. No, that's the real one. Yeah, that's the do not deport me option, is sign up to a mailing
Right.
list. Because
That's
I
the don't get
definitely-
deported immediately.
Wink
Cool.
won't have anything to sell, Wink.
Well, that's a good option too. So if you buy something from Pear, Phill, and my table, it can be anything, even a sticker, even a tiny little pin. It's up to you. But of course, I'll have comics as well. That'll be much appreciated. And then sign up for Jake's email list and get all 4 stamps from us. You get a free print, and the free print, it will be this image that Jake is working on right now.
Yes,
For free.
I'm gonna color it during the stream, this Hangout work stream. I was doing this morning to try and get it ready for the stream, so I didn't look stupid in how slow I would be. But yeah, look, I would not usually do this much detail. Okay, flat colors isn't usually this. This is obviously like a bit of shading. I consider this in 3D modeling texturing. This would be the albedo, or albedo, however it's pronounced. And this is kind of like if there was a
the libido what?
Albedo. It's the it's the flat color that you have on the model when it's textured without.
Sure, yeah, that. Ooh, I like Salome's colors.
So yeah, there's a bit of to make the characters look a little bit more alive. You put a little bit of tumbler red on the nose, some blush on the cheeks, some eyelid color. You make the boobs. This is the cool thing about darker skin tones. You can make the boobs slightly lighter, and they get to really bust out. You know, you love it when the boobs bust out.
That is a Jake signature coloring move. The bleached boobs.
Yeah, even Ragnar has bleached boobs.
Well, yeah, also, because they're not as tan, right? You get those kind of tan lines, you know.
Exactly. It's like ambient tan. That's why people have it on the top of the head. Because if they have long hair, it's always blocking the sun. So there's like a little bit of even truffle has light. Yeah, and so Jazz over here too. I don't know if I got a skin tone right. Maybe she's a little bit too yellow.
She's like she's tan. She's a tan lady.
Okay, well.
Yeah, she's pretty dark in all the reference I saw.
Yeah, she's
look who's joining us.
Hello.
Yo.
Native American descent.
How's it going?
How's my pickle?
We're a very diverse group here, guys. Don't come for us.
Pickle too. Yeah, she's like native. She's got native.
Yeah, no, but genuinely, there's not a single white girl on this whole piece.
No.
That's true.
No.
Wait, Krim.
So nobody come for a no diversity thing here.
We need to make a white girl
These are our characters.
Make
Yeah. Oh no.
Salome's just tan.
Yeah. I chose the best kind of like slightly creamy hot chocolate brown.
I thought she was like Middle Eastern because she's so brown in the book.
She's
she is. She's like
She's
whatever Jasmine is. What's the country in Jasmine?
Aladdinville, Aladtopia,
Yeah.
Aladistan. Yeah,
She's got
Arabian
Aladdin
Stan.
all up in her, if you know what I mean. She's got that Aladdin DNA.
Yeah, that. Indarabia Stan. How's it going there?
Were you just working out?
Yeah. And then I
Were
have my
you?
pickle.
Yeah.
Well, I have a hurt shoulder, so all I do is a stair climber, and shoot hoops, of course, draining threes and everything. But
You drain them?
yeah, I don't know. I was sick and I've got my shot back now, but because my shoulder hurts, my upper body strength isn't quite as jacked. There was a period there where for me, I was jacked and I was like draining threes from half court and stuff, but I can't do that right now.
If the house at Heroes Con has a hoop, you want to do some one-on-one?
You gonna drain each other?
Shoot some hoops with you guys. That'd be fun. The NBA finals are still crazy.
Yeah, Paris.
Okay, before you launch into basketball talk, stop.
I have so much to talk about. Let me just have the floor. Say what you need
No.
to say.
She's got to do her
No,
auction.
because no.
I'm gonna go grab a pickle and join Pear.
I have an auction ending in like 3 minutes. So
Me and Phill are
everybody
gonna
go
touch pickle tips in North
Oh
Carolina.
my god! Well, hey, to each their own. Do it whatever makes you happy. 3 minutes left. Yes. I
Touching
don't
tips
even
and
have that
draining
one.
each other. Sounds real fun.
My God. My God. Replace pin message. There you go. At the last minute, I have pinned the correct auction. So there you go. If you guys like this magic piece, then now is the time to snipe and swoop in. That is also right here. I have a physical piece right here in my hands. And if you win it, you get a free print set. This Fiendish mini print set that I made for Osaka Comic Con, you get all 3 of them going with it. So I just realized I will finally be back in America when I mail this out. So that'll be good. I'm sure people have been very confused because the shipping has. I've been shipping stuff while I've been in Taiwan, and it's like it takes forever, and it makes me really nervous to ship stuff internationally. So I'm very grateful that I'll be back in America next week, and then I'll actually be shipping this from home. Oh my God, I can't fucking wait to actually be in a location where I can just sit down and work and get shit done before the con.
You can say it.
Yes.
You can't wait to be in a real country.
Damn.
A real country? How dare you?
Don't let them
How
hear
dare you?
that.
I mean, it's just the whole situation is sad though. It's I don't even getting some things done for business is actually a pain in Taiwan because of the whole political thing. Like Taiwan is amazing, it's very safe. My family's here, I love it, but also sometimes official business a pain in the ass. But yes, I will be going home to America land soon. 1 minute left. Woo! Come on. Is the current bid going to stand? Only 1 minute? Is no one going to snipe on this? Nobody wants this this busty magic piece? Less than a minute. Ooh,
Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me crunching on my pickle?
No, we
Yeah,
can't,
yes.
thankfully. My God.
No, I could hear it. It sounds slightly better than the carrot.
Yeah, it's quieter because it's
Yeah.
soggy.
It's
waterlogged.
Jar. I think that's the largest I've ever seen Magic Express. And I'm not
Maybe.
complaining about it.
Yeah.
Why isn't her
And the
boob
shiniest.
in the shape of an M for magic?
Ooh, magic, yeah.
Because it wouldn't look as good.
Yeah, you'd
But
see
if
less
they did-
poop.
If they did that, then
I'm very proud of the
everyone-
shine.
Everyone could draw her next to Mario with his hat, and they could do a Doom Guy Animal Crossing thing. It's
Hey!
just inherent marketing.
Auction ended. Thank you so much to everyone who bid on both the Magic and the Spider-Gwen. You guys are awesome. Mucho appreciated. It should be ended now. Now it's blank and it's being weird, but I will
Looking
remove
good.
that. Yes. Thank you guys. Whee! Ding! And that will be, I don't know if I'll put up a new auction for Heroes. Probably not. I'm going to be really busy, but yes. We'll see if, we'll see. I said that my plan was to auction Fiendish pages next, but I'm thinking of putting up the piece that Jake's coloring right now. Let me go to that. So if you haven't seen that pair, Jake's working on the colors for this, and I do have original art of it. So maybe I'll be putting this up next. I'm not sure. No promises.
Yeah, what I'm doing right now is like a rough test of what the direction of the shadows, what they could be. Like, I don't know what direction to go in fully, because, okay, I'm thinking having the light going in this direction just so Crim's glow could bounce light
Oh, hell yeah.
onto Jazz's face and the boobs. To make it sexier or more alluring, you'd probably have, you know, it coming from the... Wait a minute, let me correct it. Like, coming from... like, this way... Oh, no. I need to make a red brush. There we go. like, I don't know. I'd send it in from that direction, probably, usually, so that everyone's faces don't end up being, like, cut off like this or feeling like they're upside down and everything. But I don't know. It's gonna look nice to have this light coming from here, from Chrome.
Yeah, how do you decide that?
Yeah.
The light direction?
Right.
Just jump in, baby.
Because that's all you.
Just
That's all color. Like there was no
no
indication from Irene, right?
Well, especially with Irene's work, usually she does put directional shadows in the art. I'm actually pretty glad that they're not in this, so I can do whatever.
I did ink this with your coloring in mind, so I left the lines the shadows very open, so I knew you'd take care of the shadows.
That's awesome.
Cool.
But yeah, I usually ink shadows into my stuff, but not
That's
here.
so cool.
Yeah,
you cut that in?
Hey.
Yeah, this is
That's
just
insane.
this is like a color sketch now. It's doing the super quick rough version to be like, does this actually look okay
really cool
from this angle? And then if you're like, yeah, that's like, okay, so
But that changes so much. That's so cool to watch you do that.
Yeah, I know. It's so fun to do the first stages of it because you can just do it super rough. Like, okay, I did a color sketch for Irene's cover for Connell. I think it took me like an afternoon. Or it was so quick, and it looks like it's finished. But then obviously when you zoom it in, it looks shit because it's so rough. And then she spent forever spurging out.
I know it's so flat, but
like
Krim's arm looks so cool already, just because you understand like the glowiness of them.
No, having a good understanding of what colors to pick is so important, and that's why. So the thing is, this is why I don't call myself a colorist. It's like I color some of my covers, but I'm just not good at it. And you really need a good instinct for what colors to pick. And you can have the most basic ass gradient, but if you have a good sense of color combinations, things can look really good with minimal effort, and that's the hard part. I can paint and render, but that's not coloring, you know?
I am all about minimal effort. No, for
there
real.
You go. That's a good example.
I'm very, very lazy.
Setting a great example.
The gem looks really cool already. Just like,
Yeah,
and
like,
it looked cool in black and white too. Like the inking on the gem was badass.
I hope you guys are happy with how I drew your characters. How I did them justice. I don't have the piece on me right now. It's in another room, but yeah, I'll be bringing it to Heroes. It should be at Heroes Con.
You got
I like
Salome's.
Salome's like belly button window kind of thing. Why don't they do that? Why don't they do that? I think Jared invented that. That's like X-Men should have a character with that.
Yeah, her dress is very unique.
Reminds me of, I think, a cloak and dagger outfit that goes down to like that belly button thing. Let me look it up. That might
Don't ruin it for me.
Oh, yeah, I think so. It's kind of like it's a dagger shape, so it does go down to her belly button like that. Dango Solo was talking about this piece. I don't think I'll be putting these. I thought of putting these up for auction. I'll bring them to Heroes. I'll have some original art at Heroes too.
People, okay, of all the ones you did, you underestimate how much the one on the left is everyone's favorite. It's my favorite, and you're like, whatever, who cares? The not Yomi one, yeah, the Scarlet Witch. Everyone loves that. Every time you show it, everyone's like, I want that one.
Oh, because they're so tiny. They're just little shikishi boards. These are like little Japanese autograph boards, which is what everyone draws on. You draw on these for commissions in Japan. They come in different sizes too. But yeah, I have a bunch of these. I was gonna bring them to Heroes. So there you go.
Yeah, they would do great.
Buy them at the con. Yeah, Heroes is good for original art.
Out of all of them, that Scarlet Witch one was my favorite, and if it was up for auction, I would have bid on it.
Here, check this out. They actually wimped out. Share my screen. They wimped out on her costume. They kind of did it, but they didn't show any skin.
Oh, hold on. How do I? Whoop.
They're going full Victorian on the belly.
Yeah, it's like all covered.
She's supposed to have skin there. That just doesn't look right.
That's weird.
Disappointed.
Game developers
I like
never
how
go
we're
full,
posting-
never go full Victorian. Show some ankle at least.
Of course.
I mean, it's a cool looking character. The face and the jacket look cool, but I think it would look better if she had her skin was showing in front.
Yeah, look, I guess she was like that in the comic. an
Nail
action
Bunny
figure.
says make Salome's belly button
There
an
you go.
outie.
An outie.
A really long outie.
Prefer the Yomi one actually. Well, maybe.
Too small an outie.
Maybe I'll auction it. Who knows? Critical Read says became a member. Oh no! Critical Reads member chat says gas money. Thank you very much.
What's up, Critical
I
Read?
appreciate it. Yes. Thank you. Hey, if anyone wants to donate to the gas money fund, now's the time because I've been traveling a lot and I have to drive to Heroes. So
Here, did you finish your
much
pickle?
appreciated.
Oh yeah, nice. Pickle Brothers right here.
What's up with? Are you guys both eating pickles, you weirdos?
Do you not remember the pickle lore? The Creator Block pickle lore? Do you know the
Yeah.
significance of pickle juice?
Well, he just
Yeah.
worked out, and I did a heavy arm day today, so I needed it.
Oh right, pickle juice.
It's
Okay, one more
electrolyte.
thing.
Mm.
I have. By the
Can I
way,
start talking
almost my
basketball yet?
no.
Oh yeah. We oh wait, no one's even done a how was your week. Do you want to do a how was your week and just start it?
Yeah,
And-
I
Sure.
got robbed. That was one thing. Getting robbed,
Oh,
I
no.
realized, is kind of feels like getting raped. I think, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're about equal.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think you have to experience
Don't think
the raped part to be able to say that. I think you just could just say that already after experiencing just the robbery part.
Just being robbed.
Yeah.
Well,
There-
we don't know. I don't want to
different
assume that.
levels
I don't want to
there.
assume that Pear's never been, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? How else would he
Rip
be able
my
to say that
scream.
unless he had already experienced?
Well, let's not
Yeah.
trust it.
And
but
they
let's
feel
all-
the exact same. But getting robbed, I only lost one thing that was kind of important. I have 2 hard drives with a lot of my art backed up. One was updated and one wasn't. And the one that wasn't updated was in my car, and that one got stolen. My car got broken into. And I
Oh
think-
fuck!
But
They
I
stole
woke
your
up
hard
this
drive. What
morning-
was on the hard drive?
I don't know, like Earthbound Photoshop files and like a bunch of.
Damn.
Aw.
That is
Some
the
stuff
same
That
as
like
still
me.
so
sucks,
old that
though.
I don't have duplicates of it, whatever it was. I don't even.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so like they stole the one thing that. Now you see what I'm
Sucks.
saying? It's like getting raped.
fuck. Maybe
They stole
It
like it
is,
means
no, I
nothing
agree.
to them, but it means a lot to me.
Right.
And my car smelled
thanks
like
for demonetizing my stream, guys.
yes.
Fuck y'all.
Insane.
My my phone charger had plugged into the cigarette lighter had been cast away, and my car smelled like cigarette. So I think whoever it was, they used my cigarette lighter and smoked a cigarette in my car. They break in,
Oh.
smoke a cigarette, steal my shit, and then leave. And last night was a full moon.
Yeah,
so
the
just
full
kinda
moon
goes
was a
with that.
bitch.
But I think I didn't.
Terrible.
I live in a cul-de-sac, so there's no foot traffic, so I haven't been locking my door half the time. I don't care. I haven't. been-
No, lock your doors, even if it's
Yes.
a safe area. I don't know. I'm
yeah,
way too
so
paranoid.
obviously, yeah. And the other thing is, two houses down is like crazy neighbors, and they're like nice-ish, but they're crazy. Literally, it's like 2 brothers that are like 50 years old. They're Indonesian, and an old lady who's really old, and they all walk around randomly talking to themselves all over the place.
It was definitely them, and
Hmm.
you should kill them now.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my god, guys, no.
In Minecraft.
So you don't have your doors locked. So the graper could be in your house right now.
I lock my house.
The-
Yeah, because
Parrot, the thing to not do is go on the internet and tell everybody you don't lock your doors.
well, I
And he's
lock my
not-
house. I'm just saying my car doors haven't been locked.
Okay, you should
This
lock
is
your
true.
car doors as well and install a
What?
security system.
I would say don't fall to the propaganda. Don't get manipulated. Remain confident. There's no need to start locking your car door now. You've
I
already been
don't
robbed.
understand how I am so paranoid. I have cameras everywhere. I lock everything. I'm the most
Well, that's
paranoid
what-
person ever.
No, Jake has a point. They say that lightning never strikes the same spot twice, right? So what are
And-
the chances?
No, it does.
Well,
If
so
you're
here's the
unlucky
other
enough, it
thing.
does.
One other little detail. About a year ago, I found a pack of smokes in my car, and I had no idea how they got there. So I think this has happened once before.
Oh my god!
And I that's why
Okay.
I kind of think it might be the neighbors. I think it's one of those crazy brothers goes and sits in my car and smokes.
The chat is asking what was your car wearing. We don't know if the car was asking for it. You know?
Yeah, they like. Well, yeah, and my car is a
I'm
nice.
kicking
red
all of
car.
you,
Does your
including
car
chat.
Does your car have the eyelashes attachment on the headlights?
Did you have a nose bra on the car? Was it wearing a bra? Or was it not?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Is your neighbor a crackhead? Probably.
Well,
You're near
they're not.
Portland.
So that's what's weird about it. So they're kind of nice. So I mean, maybe it's not them. But what I kind of want to do is maybe install a motion camera, and or tonight I'm thinking about sleeping downstairs because I have a giant window that looks right out on my car, and there's actually a street light right there too. So like anyone doing it has to kind of have balls, or do it in the dead of night, you know, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing too, they didn't close my door, so I feel like they're being. This is like the detective stuff. They didn't close the door.
You just get.
because they didn't want to slam
You
it.
just-
They're being very quiet. They're sneaky.
Yeah, you can get like a Ring motion camera that's just pointed at your car from your window and have set it to motion sensing, and it'll just record.
Here's
any
what
motion.
you do. You buy a new pack of smokes, same ones, you know, you get a matchup. You
Yeah.
leave the car door open. You put the new pack of smokes on the chair of the car whilst the door's open. You hide in the bush with a machete, with a net, with a cattle prod. Ultimate stakeout. Like, maybe you leave the little light on in the car. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I've thought
Well,
about
the-
not locking it again if I get the camera, and then I'll just catch them. If it is,
Yeah.
that'd be the fastest way to find out if it is the neighbors, because this idea that it's been happening more than
Mm-hmm.
once.
Well, I'm sorry
Yeah.
that happened. That
So the
really
neighbors,
sucked.
one last little detail, the neighbors, I helped them. They're really kind of weird, and one of the guys has, what do you call, restraining orders from multiple businesses in town. And so he had to go to downtown to do some business, and it was him and his mom, who's like super old, and I gave them a ride, and then like I let him use my
Sweet.
phone once. They knock on my door randomly, like needing help with stuff, and I'll help them. So that's why I thought I think we're kind of friends, but I'm like ill at ease around them a little bit. 'cause
You
they're
gave
kinda
him
crazy.
You gave him a ride. He knows about the car then.
Yeah, and then the thing that is a little weird is and I was never gonna say this, but because it's kind of this part of the story, I'll tell you guys. But the old lady, she like can't hold it when she has to pee, because she was over at my house when they were using my phone, and she just started peeing like on my deck, and,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
No, she could hold it. She was just marking.
Yeah.
Her
to-
territory.
and then-
Her territory.
And then her son was like, "Oh, she's just getting old. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "It's okay,
Yeah.
but this is weird." And she tries to open my car door all the time too. She just walks by and checks if it's locked or unlocked.
So
And-
she
and
tries
if
to.
she ever
Have you
that-
seen her trying to open your car door?
Yeah.
It's the
And
gotta
if
be
she-
them then.
Was that pee in the car?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If she's ever sitting in my car smoking, I'm not sure if she smokes. I know her brother's sons do. But if she ever sits in my car, I don't want to give them car rides anymore because I don't want her peeing in my car.
Right.
Yeah, don't. I'm. Wow. You should set up a camera, dude.
But she, like, I kind of like her, you know. She's like, I just read the Bible all day. I get kind of bored. I just read the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, she
Would
can.
you-
She can be nice on the surface, but who knows? And also, it's nothing personal. You don't have to.
Well,
give
what
people
if they're
rights.
like, oh, we think we're friends with Pear as well. I see this hard drive isn't formatted. I'm gonna format it for them and then bring it back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen, if they're crazy crackheads, who knows? They're like, oh yeah, we're friends. I can just hang out in his car and take his stuff and just borrow this hard drive.
It kind of means if that is like really a thing, which yeah, definitely might not be, but they aren't gonna like flip it. They probably like keep it as a little thing. So I still might get it.
Or maybe you have a crazy stalker who's trying to find information on you and took your hard drive because they want your old photos.
they go through the hard drive.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what's on it, and I can't even remember. I think it's just art for the most part. So.
They go through it. They figure out who you are. They end up in the chat. They become a fan. They come to Heroes. They return the hard drive.
No, you'll probably get blackmailed.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you had a car.
Yeah, Jake was surprised.
To be honest, I was surprised. I was surprised too. I thought you just walked everywhere. I mean, I know you're like a whole adult and you own a house, but I've never you always you never mentioned driving. But you need a car out over there.
Yeah, because I need a car to get to Squim, which is the neighboring town where my parents live. But PA, I walk everywhere. But then they immediately think you're homeless in PA.
Are you just naming the towns you live and frequent? So this is how you get people breaking into your car. You know?
You telling me that the
you're almost doxing yourself. Stop.
That incontinent old woman lives in PA.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair does win this week's updates.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed Critical Reads gifted 10 memberships.
What?
Much appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the support. I need to post more content in my membership posts. I've been just on the go since Osaka Comic Con, so I'm behind on posting stuff, but I do have new content. I've been working on more Fiendish page. I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek before the end of the stream. But yes, I'll let everyone continue for now.
What do you guys think the percentage chance is that Pat simply has his very own Tyler Durden style personality? Who it was like, do you wake up in the morning and smell
did it himself?
No. Smoke?
No, you know what's funny though? Last night at 3 a.m., I thought I felt my house vibrating, and my house is really old, so it will like vibrate if like a helicopter flies by, or just if a door slams, if the dryer is on, it vibrates. And I was thinking, it was pretty subtle. I'm like, is that the fucking like heat pump? I'm like, what even is that? I was kind of like thinking. I was like, shit, I'm up now. So I'm like, but I was like, I've had a vision of someone pushing my house like this, like, I'm asleep, so. I get up and take a piss, and I look out some of the windows. Don't see anything. Go back to bed. Then the next morning, my car had been broken into, and it had been a full moon. And they said the full moon had peaked at 3:30 a.m. I was like, someone was pushing my house or something.
That's The Shining right there.
Yeah.
You got the.
Or maybe you just have split personality.
I have a entrance to my basement is from outside the house, and it's just like a door that hangs kind of, and you could take it off by lifting it off.
Tell us the entire layout of your house. Why don't you draw a picture as well as a street view, a map of your whole neighborhood? That would really help.
I've gone down and it's been unhinged, and I have to go in there and make sure there's not like a homeless guy.
I'm gonna stop your weekly update. That's enough before you completely just give away everything about your whole real life.
Pull up
Phill, how was your week?
Now, show us the car.
My God!
Let's do a crime scene breakdown analysis.
Jesus! Someone else was wondering if my elemental curse has returned and burned my house down. Not yet, no. And the elemental curse in my house seems to be water. I have constant water problems in my house. I need to exorcise whatever water demon has been plaguing me, but no. I am actually in Taiwan right now. My house has not burned down as far as I know. Knock on wood.
By the time you get back, not flooded.
What?
I said, hopefully it's not flooded when you get back.
Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, my neighbor's keeping an eye on it. But as far as I know, no disasters. Phill, how was your week?
It was good. It's been busy. Lots of stuff at work, and then getting files ready for the convention next week. I did all the prep on getting the Lost Pages 3 on Global Comics, so that's going up tomorrow morning. So if anybody's on Global, hasn't read that yet, you'll be able to buy the PDF there or just read it on the site. So that's all set up. That was pretty fun. Did some awesome writing this week as well. It's cool, like, just thinking, because I'm like constantly thinking of stories that I'm working on, and so like a lot of my writing as well doesn't even happen when I'm at my computer, you know, because I'll just like theory craft, brainstorm different story points. I was bouncing some ideas off my girlfriend yesterday and just had like this really crazy breakthrough for an awesome plot point that'll, you know, we're talking about the last couple of weeks of points in stories that kind of flip the perspective going forward in the series. You know, like a big something happens and then now the character is changed and you as the reader, your perception of them switches. Like I just thought of, you know, something like that yesterday and just gets me even more excited about creating it. So I'm feeling good, feeling creative and really excited about the convention. But yeah, there's the Global Comics. Everybody check that out. Follow. I think we got one follower today already because I think we only had 70 yesterday. But yeah, go over there, follow that. We will have Lost Pages 3, which is like over 100 pages. It's like 83 pages of story, and there's a bunch of awesome concept art and stuff in the back too. You'll learn all about Jazz and Krim, which Jake's coloring right now.
Ba-bam. Yeah, look at this. Lost Pages, Magicop, and Tiger Blue. All the Zaid comics are available here and also on your website, right? zaidcomics.com.
Yep, yeah. And the other thing, Monday we shipped out all of those. We got a bunch of people buying those sketch covers of the people. So we shipped those out. So those, if you guys grabbed some this past weekend, they should be to you by tomorrow or at the latest Monday. But yeah, thank you guys for grabbing these. They're still available, and we will have a bunch of them at Heroes Con. I can't wait to see people drawing on these. That's going to be so dope. Some amazing artists grabbed them.
The people! Yes, thank you very much for the links. There we go. And Zaid Comic Shop. There you go. I can't pull up the website for some reason, but thank you, some person. All right. What about you, Jake? How was your week?
Oh God, what did I do this week? Oh yeah, this week was like mad scramble stuff for getting ready for Heroes. I put together a nice little flyer. Wait a minute, I'm avoiding talking about Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
So do I talk about Pokemon? Guys, do I talk about Pokemon? Do I mention Pokemon?
Yeah, it's an epic at this point, so we have to hear the tales.
Jake's Pokemon adventures have become a fixture of the show at this point.
Here's the thing, right? So it's already been quite the tale of the Pokemon. Guys, they have released they released a whole new generation of freaking Pokemon. Like, just when the game was getting boring, right?
They just updated it?
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I won't play this freaking game anymore. Wasting all my money. No, right. I walk past, and it's like Generation 2, and it's like, what the fuck? There's whole new Pokemons. All of it's changed. You can't get the old ones anymore. So obviously, it was a wise investment to buy so many. I don't have the camera set up to show anything. But I decided to organize all of the ones into plastic boxes, and it's created quite the tower. Maybe I'll post a photo on an embarrassing photo. But yeah, there's new Pokemons, and I almost have the complete set. I have one black one left whilst coloring this. But yeah,
was there any Wigglytuff?
There's no Wigglytuff yet.
Oh my god.
No Igglybuff, no Jigglypuff, and no Wigglytuff. Damn. The entire line, it's barren. But they did add God of War, So for those of us who weren't able to get the life-size plush of God of War, we can instead
Are you saying God of War?
No, God of War or God of War. You guys know God of War? God of War? TC probably knows who God of War is.
My knowledge is just Gen 1 guys.
Well, I don't know if she was Gen 2 or 3, but she's a more than acceptable later generation Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a life-size plush. It's official. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Why is the... I'm not coloring right now. I'm jumping around the internet. I mean, some of the art people.
I thought you were coloring.
I mean,
share your screen.
I'm talking
He's
about
looking at God of War, the Pokemon.
No, I'm talking about. Let me. Oh no, that's not the StreamYards window. That's the YouTube window. Present, share screen. Pokemon God of War plush. Essentials only. I'm
what about Piggly stuff? Says Camel. What Piggly stuff?
Yeah, read the next Camel comment.
Okay. What is this? Can I share this?
Yeah, look, this is an official product. Add to stage. This is official. This is God of This is God of War right here, and this is a life-size. This is an official life-size plush of the freaking.
Oh my god! Of course, people would have that. Whoa, that's only a little creepy. All right.
No one.
That's just kind of cute, though.
No one in the world ever purchased this for untoward reasons. They were all purchased by a woman who looks like this.
That's not sexy at all.
Just to cuddle with.
Look at this freaking. That's apparently a leg. Don't misinterpret what this is right here.
That's what I thought it was. What are you assuming it is now? Where's this conversation going?
But anyway, they updated Pokemon Mesa Stars, and now God of War is in it. And I already have 3 of them. That is all.
Wow. You have 3 of these life-size plushies?
No, I have the black
Jake
token.
might have a problem.
Can you imagine freaking these? This is $500. No, $450.
Right.
$449.
Well, apparently Jake's rich too.
Well, I mean, this.
I already knew that.
It's not cheap to play so much of this stupid arcade game. But you know what? Maybe I'll show
the
people
arcade
the
game's
flyer
taking all his money. Yes, show the flyers.
Other than spending I've had people who whilst I've been playing, they've come up to me and said, "I've seen you playing this a lot." Oh my god, this is bad. They're recognizing me. Now, obviously, I look a little different than most people who are playing that game over here, so maybe I stand out like some kind of sore thumb.
That means you're making friends with strangers because of your obsession.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been real fun making friends that have been all practicing their English.
It's just a matter of time until they steal from you.
Yeah.
I know. They're biding their time. They'll start asking for rides in their car, then they'll start peeing on me. Then, before I know it, hard drives are missing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how friendships go, yeah.
That's the complete curvature
Gotta watch out.
Of a typical friendship. But no, so Heroes is coming up. One of the things we learned from Osaka is if you don't speak Japanese, then having a Japanese language informational flyer with your characters' heads on it that you can shove into the hand of a Japanese person works very well. Nippon special sales went from 0 to multiple tens. Thank you.
It did work.
Yeah, all thanks to making a flyer. And so the thinking is, okay, what if
I have some right here.
Yeah, I don't think I have any.
I only have these 2. I saved these 2 because I'm like, it was a mad dash to get these printed in Japan, just so we could actually market stuff halfway through the show. And I'm very proud of this. So I wanted to keep a set. But here you go. This is the Japanese version, and we're doing the same thing for Heroes.
Jake spending all his carnal money.
It works.
No, I'll spend my money, and then a small percentage of proceeds of this campaign may go towards Pokemon. But no, so I've been putting together this. This is like meant to be folded. This is like the front and back cover of a little flyer, and this is so yeah. It's got like a cover, a little QR code, like, oh, it's a survival guide. A brief yet highly informative survival guide. So people get handed this. They're like, okay, I'm seeing boobs, but it says survival guide here. What could that mean? And then they open it up, and they're greeted with this wonderful spread of never before seen artwork here.
Ooh.
And look, I even did some new character freaking things here. I drew all of these for this too. So I never had an updated version of these character design sheets.
That Truffle?
And yeah, that's Truffle. She's looking slightly better than usual.
She's
With her mutant fingers and her...
Oh no! Yeah, what's up with her? They have hoof hands.
I still haven't figured out how to draw her hands. I kind of just bullshit it. It's very ambiguous.
The new cover, the guest artist Kickstarter cover drew her with normal human hands, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna correct you. It's fine. It's another alternate universe. She looks great. But yeah, so it's like carnal, some text. So yeah, they'll open this, you give it a read, and they're like, wow. This talks about his curse, and then this talks about like how the Blockettes, the broodmothers, are like the new entry in his life to potentially bring about the curse. And here is like, it's the first 2 pages, but because it's all in layers, I was able to like merge it into one. So they get like a page,
nice.
And then on the back, is like the advertisement, like sign up for the mailing list, buy shit, please give me money, please. So yeah, I'm thinking this might do well. We gotta
track it. You gotta see how many signups or backers you have before and after it.
Yes, I will. I'm really excited to get this out there.
It's good.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, it's this. I feel like it's a learning process because, listen, comics are not known for being a well-marketed industry. But I mean, I want to try figuring it out. I think we're trying to all figure it out, and part of that is just doing stuff like this. I think the flyers and getting the word out at conventions. Conventions are more than just showing up, and you can do a verbal pitch, but there's a lot of misspellings. You should probably check those before going to print.
These haven't been printed. I gotta send an updated.
Sorry, they're already printed. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Guys.
Holy shit.
Do I print the
informative? What's up?
Informative version?
We're catching everybody up on our prep for Heroes Con next weekend. Don't know if you'll be there. I know you're up in New York, but it would be great if you showed up. It's a great show. And here is Jake's misspelled flyer for Carnal. That will be bringing you to Heroes Con.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina next weekend.
And just because every single time I make anything, people who already have throbbing packages are like, could I get one too? Yes, I will put one of these in every throbbing package too, so you don't miss out on any piece of carnal ephemera. You'll have last year's Heroes Con flyer, the Japanese one, and this, along with all 3 Osaka prints and Nippon specials, so you get all of that for free included. So anyone who bought throbbing package does not miss out. Yeah, you've been informed.
Informed.
Why don't they build spell checker into InDesign? Like that looks like, nah, you would be getting all of this copy text from a different department, clearly, because this is InDesign. It's not a consumer grade product, but yeah.
Well, they assume you can spell. Like,
That's
it's not
ridiculous.
for typing.
That's
It's for
ridiculous.
designing. It's for graphic design. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
very
you're
happy
supposed to
with
use your
these.
brain for that.
I'm very happy
Wow.
with the new drawings of the girls with their lump feet and hands. That never
Anyhow.
happened.
They're like clay.
Yeah, they like give the impression of a hand, or the impression of a foot.
I like them.
Yeah.
We have printer news as well. You know, we had a printer guy come out and then reinstall the drivers. We'll talk about it tomorrow on my show, but reinstall the drivers of our printer onto the work computer. And we've successfully gotten the printer to fold and staple
Oh my
a
god.
booklet. So
What?
we're making inches and inch by inch. Every week something new happens. So now Brandon just has to
Amazing.
figure out how to like size file format with the printer, and then we'll be able to seemingly print our own floppies. Be awesome.
Does that mean
No
you'll
way.
be able to fold flyers and stuff like that?
If
Not well, because I am
I'll-
getting you to print my flyers, and I would love that.
I'll check. I'm not sure if that's the one we're using, but I'll check with them
Okay.
tomorrow. If so, the machine should be able to fold it. We'll see.
Amazing.
Yeah, but we didn't even know that. We don't even know how to put the staples in there, but there's staples in it already. So we'll have to figure out how to reload them once they run out.
Just keep
But
going
it's cool.
until they're finished, and then never use it again.
Yeah, and then
Swing
like
it.
how many pages could it hold? Like staple bound, what's the max you could staple a book at? I don't
Wait,
know.
how many
We'll figure it
staples
out.
can you put in? Like you want like
I'm
20
saying, like, how
staples
many-
down.
How many like is 50 pages too many to be staple bound? You know, when the compression gets too thick on it, who knows?
Yeah, I think it depends on the paper poundage, but 40 to 50 sounds like the limit about with regular text paper.
Phill,
Yes.
does that mean you have one of the big guillotine things to cut stuff too?
We have a hand one, not the one that's better than just this thing. You know, we have it
Okay.
locks the stacks into place, and then you like tighten it down with a little crank so the pages don't move, and then you push it down. We don't have like the push the button and it goes. There's a print shop down
Okay.
the block from us that does have that one where it's just a button they push.
Good to know. I'm glad that your printer adventures are advancing for everyone to take advantage of. Now we could make multi-page promotional flyers.
Yes.
Yeah. Or little
Now we can all get the Diaz brothers to print everything for us last minute and drive them
We'll
crazy. Yay! All right. I'm going to update on my week real quick because I actually need to go. I apologize, but I did say this was going to be a short stream. I need to go to Taipei to pick up pins for my factory, and I only have today to do that. So, real
Sweet.
quick, I also have a flyer. It's not loading on my computer because Google Drive is being stupid, but I have it on my phone. I posted them on Twitter as well, but here you go. They're hold on, I can full screen that. Wow, look at that. Imagine. They're similar to the Japanese ones, but here's the English edition. I have the front. That's the chapter 3 cover over here, and I have a little updated summary and character blurbs. I wanted to keep it simple, so this is just a handout that I can give to people to introduce Fiendish, and they can read about what the story's about. If my screen would turn on again, that would be really great. And I think the characters are what's important, right? Because that's the hook of the story. So I'm focusing on little character blurbs and on the back, I just have these, which are all the covers so far, including the Japanese editions. Obviously, when I'm in America, the English editions are out of focus, but I figured it looks cool with the Japanese covers. I'm very proud of them. So
Yeah,
here's
badass.
the back, and Chapter 3 will be coming soon, which of course you can sign up for right now on Indiegogo. And the QR code leads to the Fiendish website where everything is linked to. But yeah, so I'll have these for Heroes Con as well, and I hope they do. I hope people like them. Yay! Yes, I'm very proud of this flyer idea, which was not original to me. There was another creator at Osaka Comic Con who, like Jake was saying, he told us about how he managed to sell to cross the language barrier and sell when in Japan. Figured that, well, that's something that I could just steal and do as well, and I can up my marketing game a little bit.
Yeah, the guy
So hopefully,
came over.
that's a good introduction.
He just said, "You guys are doing everything wrong. You're sitting there." not
Yeah,
plugged
basically.
anywhere. You big
Well,
stupid
it's-
idiots."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. No, he was very nice. The thing was, we also realized that Osaka and Tokyo were culturally very different. It was just really interesting because when I did Tokyo Comic Con, people would not want to talk to you. If you talked to them, they would kind of be weirded out. So I thought that was just Japan and Japanese conventions, but no, Osaka is culturally different. Like, people want to talk to you. So if you can't really speak Japanese, it's hard to pitch a book because they want to be spoken to, and they want to get to know you as a creator. It's kind of like America. So I was very surprised by that, and we're
But
wondering what to do.
You didn't know,
And the
though,
flyers
'cause
solved
for the-
everything.
For the Tokyo one, you had something in your teeth. That's why they didn't talk.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just had something on a giant pimple that I didn't know about the whole convention, and that's why nobody wanted.
A mole. You had a mole, and they were all like, mole, 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 mole.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Epignosis says, I was missing the stream. Well, I'm here now. I'm glad you're joining. We'll be ending soon. I am so sorry because I need to go pick up some pins that I absolutely have to make it in time to pick up that I had to go pick up today. English. But before we leave, I think I'll show you guys a sneak peek of something I've been working on. Should I do that?
Ooh, yes.
Chimera sent $1 with no message. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's
Profile
$1
picture.
towards gas money
So
for
weird.
my long drive to Heroes next week. Sneak peek, yes. Vignosis, yes. I apologize. This was a short stream. We're just updating everybody on what we're going to be doing for Heroes. Long story short, quick rundown. All four of us are going to be at Heroes Con in North Carolina next weekend. We're all preparing for the con. Jake is coloring a free print that you can get if you do the stamp rally that we'll all be running together at the convention. So we'll have these little stamp cards, and if you go to all of our tables, buy something from myself, Pear, and Phill, and then sign up for Jake's book, then you can get all the stamps and you get a free print. So it's a bunch of our sexy babe characters all together as a print. I hope people like it. I hope that's enticing, and we'll be bringing that to Heroes Con. But yes. TC says Rini is driving from Taiwan to North Carolina. Yes, exactly. Is anybody streaming from the con? Oh yes, that's another thing. Episode 100 of the Creative Block is hopefully gonna be at Heroes. That's the plan. So we're gonna try to stream from the con because it would be cool to have all of us together on the show floor. We'll see how it goes. That should be Thursday night, right after setup. So we'll try to throw something together. No guarantees it'll be a super long show, but it'll be fun, and we'll figure something out. There'll be an in-person, everyone IRL together stream.
It's gonna be cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Alex for $2. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alex says, no time for a real meme, but post a couple pics. Thank you. I was not expecting a meme today, but I appreciate it.
A meme makes it the official 100th episode, so we don't have to do a show.
Yeah, no. You just skip it.
No, we have to do the 100th episode. I didn't even number this one because I'm like, it's not an official creative vlog. We have to do the 100th one. It has to be special, and it's perfect. It's going to be at Heroes Con, so fingers
Wait.
crossed. I hope. I hope we can do it.
Rushbrook gives $10. I didn't know this show was gonna be this quick. I didn't have a chance to introduce. I have the soundboard working. You know the whole, what is it? Is this the right one?
It's money time,
wait,
bitches.
No, this one.
$2.
All right, I have the $2 working, but just before the show, see, I'm only doing this now because Michael gives $9.99, which fits in as $10 officially. But I made new ones. I have the original
$2,
and now I have
$5.
And then if you go all the way to Rushbrook, you get a
$10.
And then if you're absolutely insane, you have
50 goddamn smackaroos.
And then
Oh my gosh.
And then there's, what is it?
Now that's money.
And then now we also have accompanying Now That's Money.
Keep sending those super chats.
And then I think this is like if you send 50, it goes like
50 goddamn smackaroos. Now that's just crazy.
Now you need to just keep playing that over and over again. You need to just keep playing that so everyone is enticed to super chat $50 over and over again right now. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael, for the
$10.
Yes. Thank you very much for the gas money. I appreciate it, Michael, and I will see you at Heroes Con. Michael will also be there.
Yeah. If you see Michael, go. He's gonna have some copies of his book.
Yeah, he said
buy some.
He's getting a book in. Is that the Phantoms one, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
to
sure.
get my stamp, buy his book.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that works too. There, Jake has sacrificed his stamp position for Michael.
Don't deport me for selling stuff at a convention.
He's
I'm
not
selling nothing.
Immigration, Jake is not selling anything at the convention. He is only asking for signups. There is no working going on here whatsoever. Disclaimer, disclaimer.
Yes. Unless selling stuff at a convention does fall within the purview of a B1 business visa.
Probably doesn't.
I don't think that's what a B1 visa is.
What is business? So can I like make deals? Can I shake hands and say, you know,
I don't know.
It's a deal.
No, there's no shaking hands at this con. You're not allowed to go up to anybody and shake their hand.
That's probably for the best. That's probably for the best.
Apparently, I asked when I went to Japan, and in some, it depends. It's Japanese law is different than American law, but in some countries, it depends on. There's a difference between if you get invited to a con versus if you pay to be there. Because I asked, like, am I going to get in trouble for selling stuff? And they're like, it's different because you pay to be there because I'm not famous enough to be invited. If you're famous and you get invited, it's like a different criteria. So, anyways, it's very interesting. But yeah.
Complicated.
I'm sure American law is different though. So don't listen to me. I'm just full of shit. Thank you, Alex, for the link. Sign up for Fingers 3.
Then I wink. We'll definitely not have Nippon Specials wink at the convention wink because it's a Nippon special. Why would it be available in America? It's Japanese only, obviously. Wink.
Yes. Why ever would that be available in America land? That shouldn't be there at all. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The Nippon special that will be available is the Fiendish Japanese editions. Are the Fiendish Japanese editions? I will have those at Heroes Con. So come to Heroes Con. I don't know how many copies I will have, but I should have those available if you want to order those. Also, those are up on the website, which I can show right now. My internet's being a little crappy, so if someone else can pull up Alex's
I got it.
memes, that would be great.
Guys, hold the phone. See, it's already working. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? TC for
50 goddamn smackaroos. Now that's just crazy. It's money time, bitches. Keep sending those super chats.
He got all.
You should have been doing this all along.
You forgot.
Awesome.
Keep playing those. I need gas money, everybody.
Jake's been playing so much Pokemon, he understands addiction now. He understands.
I know how to.
Yes.
I've gamified it. I've got inside. I've got the brainworm inside TC's. Thank you, TC. For
Yes.
50 goddamn smackaroos. Now
Thank
that's
you
just
very
crazy.
much. Amazing. Thank you. Just do it for the. Will Red says just do it for the whole show. No one talk ever. Just play Jake's soundboard over and over again. We'll be rich. Yes. Much thanks,
that's
PC. I appreciate it. Yeah. The voice told me, and the voice will continue. But yeah. Here is the, speaking of Fiendish, here is the chapter 3 sign up and also the store. And I have the Japanese editions on the store right now. So go check that out and sign up for Fiendish 3. That will be launching in July now. That is the update because everything's been pushed back because I've been traveling and way too busy. There you go. The more money, the easier it is for Rini to stay sane. I've already lost my sanity. So that's way too late.
It's true.
But
Yeah.
oh well.
TC says he feels like he has won at least 10. If you're at Heroes, I'll give you tons of this stupid goddamn things.
Yeah. Is this creative block or my pachinko parlor? Both. All right. I have one more thing to reward everyone with. For those of you who stuck with us through this very short update stream, I've been working on Fiendish pages. Hold on, I have to cover this because I can't show the character on top. Okay.
Ooh.
There is a page from Fiendish 3. It's a double spread. This is only half of it. Hold on. I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to show what's on top. Okay, there you go. This is not easy. I know what to do. I'll cover it with magic. There. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back to drawing pages. I'm very glad. I had to finish some commissions. I finally got a cover done. I was busy with Osaka Comic Con, but I'm back. Oh yeah, and I basically thumbnailed the entirety of the next book right after Osaka. That's why I wasn't working on Fiendish 3 pages, but I'm still working on Fiendish, and the good news is basically the whole entire next book of Fiendish is laid out now, and I'm back to inking. So back on the wagon with this, and we will be launching in June after I get some more pages inked and colored. So there you go. Plant magic confirmed? Well, we shall see. We shall see what this is all about. There are some reveals in book 3 that I don't think anyone is going to expect. No, Alex, you have no idea. I have no idea. I think you're going to really like that. Hey, I'm glad you like it. But yeah, there you go. That's a sneak peek for everybody who stuck with us through this stream. And now I need to run to Taipei and pick up my pins.
Man, I want to keep streaming. This sucks. I want to keep coloring.
Well, then do a coloring stream.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do these memes first before we leave.
Yeah, pull up the memes.
I got them.
There you go. Okay, hold on.
One of those memes made me smile and cry at the same time.
Huh. We'll get to that one. Here's this first one. This is the 99.5 episode this week.
That's funny. Hey, we actually all look like ourselves this time. The AI is like learning our faces.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little Hedgie. That's so adorable.
Alex is doing us dirty. He's feeding the AI our likenesses, so we will one day end up being like infinitely alive in the simulation, and we'll never be able to die. It'll be horrible.
I'm fine with that.
Yes. Just training the AI to harvest our consciousness.
There's that God of War Pokemon down there. Who's the creep in the back? Who's
that? Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
Does no one else know what that is?
No, what's that?
Farrah has no idea. Okay, I actually won 2 figurines of this character whilst in Japan. That's Albedo from Overlord.
All right.
Overlord's great. It's a guy gets trapped in a video game, but as his skeleton
anime
guy.
chick.
Yeah, she's like in love with him. Albedo's great.
All right.
Cool.
I now have a figurine of her in a bunny suit, and I think I might have that one that's literally in the meme.
Oh,
If
nice.
that's like the wedding outfit one where she's like on the floor with her legs, you know.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, there's the first one. And then this is this the one that made you laugh and cry?
Oh no, that's actually really good. Look at that art. That looks, except for the 3 fingers. He's
That's very
missing one
much
finger.
most likely what happened last night.
Well, no, the
hilarious.
hobo that broke into his car does have 3 fingers. That's correct.
Ah,
He lost one of them. yeah.
Wait, so you stole your own
That's right,
hard
perfect.
drives?
Yeah.
No, this
Very
isn't
funny.
fair. This is a hobo.
it's his neighbor.
No, this
That is also-
the, this
that is
is
more
the
hobo
Tyler
than him.
Durden. This is the Tyler Durden personality
This is
of
his shadow
Pat.
self.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the emergent shadow.
Oh no, the despair. Yeah, now we've seen his house. That's actually what his house looks like in the background. This wooden,
The
frigging
boonies.
frontiersman shack. Yeah, the boonies. This is a frontier shack in the woods. Poor Pear, getting his hard drive stolen by hobos. Yeah, well done. Thank you so much, Alex. Was not expecting a meme today, but appreciated very much. Thank
Always
you
working.
for showing up and still working on this unofficial, not 100th episode, the 99.5 or 99.9999th Creative Block episode. 100th will be next week. Yes, this is not the 100th because I say so. But yeah. Any last shout outs?
Yeah, Phil and Pat, what are you doing this week? Have you got anything going on?
We got Diaz Brothers stream tomorrow. We'll probably talk more about that printing stuff. And then what else? Oh, you can go to datecomics.com, sign up for our newsletter, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week at the convention. It'll be good.
Next Wednesday is issue 3 of Vatican City, and I will have 3 packs available at the convention.
Hell yeah.
On sale.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
Wednesday,
And,
go pick them up.
The following Wednesday after that, we don't need to talk about this a lot, but that's going to be the big art sale of all the original art for Vatican City. So I'll see. I'm still debating exactly how to do it. You know, people giving me various ideas, but
Cool.
so keep an eye out. Get ready for possibly running in there and grabbing the page you want, or whatever. People,
Kick ass.
Get excited.
the most awesome pages are going to be kind of expensive. Only like there's like 10 pages out of the 90 that are I'm going to list at $1,000. Everything else is going to be at $250 to $350, and a few at
Yeah.
$500.
Awesome. That's good. Yeah, remember, pick up your
Sweet.
copy of Vatican City. Bring it to Heroes Con. Harry will sign it. Or grab some from him at the con. Be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sign all of the Vatican cities.
Buy them.
Yes,
Yeah.
for Jake to sign. Bring them for Jake to sign. Cool. Jake, are you going to continue doing a coloring stream over on yours?
I might actually, seeing as I got everything set up, I might just.
You've got the setup. Just do it.
You got the
Okay,
soundboard.
Jake might be doing a coloring stream. Go do that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to join, but yes, I will go jump over and do a freaking coloring stream. I'll finish coloring this. Like, look, I don't know who it was that commented. I think it was Dale A. He was like, Jake's already so far along with the colors. That was because that was like the sketch. Which
Oh,
we
you're
do
one
really-
of those. You do the whole job and then you do it over again for no reason.
Well, it's not for no reason. Now I'm gonna turn off the lighting folder of the actual rendering and do the, like, look, this is the crappy. I will embiggen. Look, this is the crappy version. That's like doesn't. I mean, it looks
good.
It is a color sketch. It is a rougher.
I've never heard of a color sketch.
version.
This is a color.
Well,
like,
are you an artist?
Phill? It is a term. It is
No.
a term.
I've had some of my art published, and
It is okay.
He had
It is a real
a
term.
wonderful piece of art published. I don't know if other people use the term. I just made it up for what I do.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say Jake
It is a real
made it up,
term.
and I
I make up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But look, this is the proper version with the actual properly rendered shadows.
I like the other one.
Cool. No, it looks great. It's all those shadows, the soft drop. It's amazing.
But yeah,
Beautiful.
I set up all these folders before the stream, so I didn't have to pick the colors. Like I already picked these. By the way, anyone who copied my tutorial, I left out this mixing rate curve because usually it does this, like it gives it you automatically unticked as this, and it looks shit. Like look how crappy this looks now. Like I'll do an exaggerated version. It like looks extra stepped.
Yeah.
But if
Hey.
there you go.
You know what this reminds me of real quick is when I do meetings with Jared, we're working on Hotel Story 2, and sometimes if we're like tinkering around, we'll get in a situation where like he'll be screen sharing and I'm like looking at the art and we're like trying to adjust it and I'm like scroll down, okay, select that, okay, control, and we'll be doing that for like a minute or two and then we're like we gotta stop, this is fucking pissing us both off. It's like it's funny because it's like the most annoying thing possibly for both people situation. Like I feel like you could do a live stream and it would actually be funny if we like did it on purpose. Like Jake, like if you color tonight, let me just tell you what to do and I'll dictate everything you gotta
That
do.
would be
Oh
that
my
would be
God.
wait, that would be a really funny, just an exercise to do in general. Just do the whole thing like that. Now you just now select that, now you see that face, render that really well.
Not that one, the other one. Control Z,
Yeah.
Control Z.
Undo all of that rendering you just did. I mean, it's great. Like you have to shit sandwich it, compliment sandwich. You're like, look, you did a really good job on that rendering. It looks beautiful. I do need you to delete it all though.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can. Yes, it is a good term, and I think I've heard it in animation before, but Jake did reinvent it for his own purposes.
If anyone wants to pay me to do color sketches of their stuff, because I don't want to actually do the coloring, because that's a lot of work. I can just do the color sketch, and then I could do that in an afternoon. And you can pay me like what, 500?
What was that other term that you came up with?
A rusty
2.5 book.
Yeah, I invented 2.5s.
No, it was
Bye, Phill.
He means forever.
Goodbye.
Cover. He means forever
it was
cover.
forever cover. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. I thought you were talking shit. Right, forever cover. No, Jake did come up with that. I will give that to him. But yeah, I apologize, guys, because I really do have to go. I have to take the train to Taipei, and I can't be there late. The factory's gonna be fucking closed. So, I'll see you guys next week for Heroes Con. I have Jake's channel. Well, you don't have the stream set up yet, so I can't raid. But his channel is pinned in the chat, so everyone click that right now to go over to his channel. Jake will be doing a coloring stream, so I assume that'll be up in a couple of minutes. And if I'm back before it's over, then I'll join as well. I'll see you guys there. I don't know what Phil's doing. Oh, he's showing off his Trigun t-shirt.
Yeah, Trigun, the last book comes out next week. I'm buying it tomorrow. Pre-ordering it tomorrow.
Yeah, buy Trigun. That's what we're here for. We're marketing Trigun.
$49.99.
$49.99, yes. Bancroft is here. Oh my, everyone's joining at the last minute. Oh well. Watch the replay and see you guys at Heroes next week. And go over to Jake's channel. All right. Thanks, guys. See you around. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.